Hi, I'm Mark Conley Wilson. Today we're going to be tearing into a Behringer X32 rack. I was in the process of reconfiguring Magic Room Studios here and took everything apart, and as it always seems to be when I went to put it back together, things break. So sure enough, the X32 just didn't come on. I got the little blinky lights on the cursor keys and nothing happening on the screen. Did some searching and realized that this is a common problem. The power board has some capacitors that seem to fail pretty quickly. So even though I've had it in a number of years, it was time to change that power board out. So I found a part and was able to order it, and we're about to open up the box and see what's inside. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. Alright, I ordered my replacement part from the Speaker Exchange. There's the information right there. And there's the pricing information, so it wasn't too expensive. And $96 with shipping and everything for the part. So this is the part that came in the box. We're going to open up the bag and see what's inside. So there's the board. I assume this one has already been discharged as not full of power in these capacitors, but I don't want to take any chances, so I will not touch anything. And my understanding is this whole caddy just gets plugged in and not too hard. But let's see what happens. I'm going to open up the X32 here. I'm going to open it up from the top, and we'll see what we find out. So it looks like we have little Phillips heads on the top. Pull this out and get to it. All screws the same pattern. Alright, looks like we're going to be able to open the case, and there it is. So I'll just leave this underneath. So there's the matching board. Looks like it's going to go that way. Lovely. Got to be careful because there's definitely going to be voltage in these capacitors. So. Alright, let's see what happens next. Okay, I watched a little bit of instructional video on YouTube, of course, but I think we need to start with removing this tray. Comes out. There are 4 screws. They're here, and back in this corner here, so that's what I'm going to be working with to try to get this loose. So I may do screws first, then wiggle wires. We'll see how that goes. A little scary. Gotta make sure I don't touch anything and die. So these are the hardest because I don't have a long extension. Maybe I do. Let me see. Yes, I do. Good. Use those tools. Yes. That should work. Okay, we get down here and we go against the case. It's been a few weeks since this was plugged in, but these capacitors will hold for months, is my understanding. I had a friend that used to work on TVs and showed how dangerous those were. That sucks. Don't do that. Okay. Let me see if I can find some pliers. We'll see if we can pull those out with some little micro pliers. Alright, going to try something a little wacky. I've got a little bit of blue painter's tape and this rather precarious doodah. Yeah, that's enough. That's okay. That's okay. This one's here. Yeah, I think they weren't loose. Might be the problem. Now they're loose. Alright, so I've got the cables, the screws loose. Good. It's there. Gotta use a screwdriver, it looks like, to get in there and pry that loose. Trying to see if we can get to these screws. Causing huge. Really need some pliers, which I don't have. There's one. Two. Third one's against the wall, so I'm not going to worry about that. Third one, and the fourth one's back there. I'll get it later. Okay, now let's keep working on these connectors. Come on, get it. There. I'm not sure if these need clamping or not. They look like they'll just come loose with some wiggling. Get these two loose and I can lift the whole thing up. It'll be a little easier to get to. Alright. One down. The keeper came off, but I don't care about that. A piece broke off because I broke the clip, but I do not care. This should be a little easier. Three. Come on, how hard can it be? So close, just can't seem to get it loose. Well, keep breaking the clips, but it's going to come loose. Alright, now I've got these two down here to get still. These two guys, which are the main power leads from the on-off switch. Little wiggling, should get those. I may have to pry up with a screwdriver. There. A little bit scary. Come on, you can do it. just prying it apart would do it, but I don't have pliers nearby, and it's a very scary spot. I'm not worried so much about breaking the other board, I just want the connector off intact. Yeah, nothing to pry against. Bzz. Alright, I'm going to go try to find some sort of plier type situation here. Be right back. Alright, I actually did find my pliers. Don't know if that's going to help massively, but it shouldn't hurt. Yeah, huge difference. Excellent. Alrighty. Okay, I've got the board down in there. I've plugged in the two power leads. Probably what I should have plugged in last, but I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I see there's this part here, which I guess was part of this mounting. Let me pull that out. And also, while I'm at it, getting the little pieces of plastic that I broke off using my pliers. I did retrieve that screw already. And I need to mount this back in, it appears. So this goes underneath this, holds down this LCD display cable. So I need to mount all this first, it appears, before I get too excited. Right where the holes are. Hard to line up because you've got two pieces to line up. I'm actually going to drop this in with a pair of pliers so that I can get it in the hole for starters, then attempt to screw it in place. There we go. And now to get the other side, which is a little more funky. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. And now the two at the other end. Not as critical. It'll be hard to do these, but I think eventually I'll get them. And of course you can't see it on the camera very good, but that's the way it goes. Somewhere I have a little what the term is, the little fiber optic camera that you can stick anywhere. Oh yes. Yeah. Nope, that was a fail. And probably no easy way to get to it. However, the good news is I can wire everything up and just turn it upside down and I should be able to get it out. Alright. So I'll have to do it that way because it's too late. So now I'm ready to make these connections over here. Plug these guys back in. That one's nice and tight. This is the main power feed there. That one's pretty straightforward. This one goes here. I didn't damage them too much getting them out. I think I did. That one's down. And lastly, this little guy. Just make sure that's always it. Yeah, so I've got power there. This connector here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two here. I think that was it. One extra screw. So now the fun part of getting the screw back out and back in. Looks like an idiot here. Alrighty. That'll be fun. Let's see where it went. Probably under here. So I'm going to go sort of gentle like. I hear it. I hear it. There it is. Like that marble game. There's another plastic tab now while I'm at it. How to get the screw out. It'll be fun, she said. Come to the party, she said. Really need to find that because there's another broken tab. Don't really want a metal screw rolling around the side of my X32. Alright. Damn it. Heard it. There it is. And there it is. Alright. Normally I would test this beforehand, but since I can do nothing if it doesn't work, I'm just going to leave the board all the way mounted. Since they're spring-loaded, it works pretty good. Oh, shit. It's a hard one. Let's use the Phillip head. Okay. That might be the problem. And I'll use the extension. Alright. I'm just snugging these up. I'm not going to do them that tight. It's in there. Got my power leads. I think that's it. So if the part worked and I did it right. Alright. Alright, I've run a power lead to the back. Let's turn it on and see if we get a light show. Yes. Success. Wonderful. $1,200 saved. Well, a couple $100 anyway. Shipping and getting a repair done and everything. Perfect. And now I'll either order another one of these, or if I'm really brave, I'll order components and store it in a box for when it breaks and actually repair this, or maybe get a friend of mine to do that. But I may just order another one of these because I've been using this thing for a number of years, and it'd be nice to have it for a few more years, and these will fail eventually. There seems to be a weak point in all of them. Alright, thanks for watching. We've got this X32 rack up and rolling again. It's kind of the centerpiece of my whole production studio here. I use it for audio recording. I use it for routing all my kind of video studio audio between all the various devices. The video is handled separately, so I want to have the audio independent. So yeah, got to have it running. So we're up and running. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button. And we'll catch you next time here at Magic Room Studios. Thanks.